Live on YouTube, live on Twitter. Let's go. Let's get it today, guys. Happy Sunday, man. Let's get it. Ain't nothing to it, guys. Ain't nothing to it, man. There we go. I got the stream pulled up. What up, YouTube? What up, Twitter? What up, TikTok? How are you guys doing today, man? Happy Sunday, guys. What up, Jake? I appreciate you coming in here showing love already, man. Off the early. You guys are here early. I appreciate it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams, man. We out here cooking every single day, bro. It doesn't matter. After a good day, after a bad day, it don't matter, okay? Yesterday was slightly in the red for us. We lost about one U. But yeah, that's nothing we can't bounce back from, man. The bad days are never that bad, usually not that bad, and the good days are usually really good. So that's a winning formula, man. If you're gonna lose big, just win bigger, man. That's all that matters, guys. Again, guys, just out here trying to make everybody a little bit better every single day, man. Trying to give you guys good information, trying to make well-versed plays. What's up, Aaron's? Aaron's wanting to talk about the Phillies. User wants to talk about Mizorowski. We can talk about it. What up, Strong? How you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a couple streams, man. Aaron says, let's get right into it, man. Aaron says, what do you think about the Phillies today? Let's talk about it. Philadelphia is where's Philadelphia at? Ooh, Sunday Night Baseball. Detroit versus Philadelphia. Charlie Morton on one side. Christopher Sanchez on the other side. And what I saw with this one right away is you have a clear pitching edge. Clear pitching edge here for Philadelphia. Christopher Sanchez, he has been fantastic, okay? And to top it off, he's coming off of one bad game. They hit him up in Chicago, okay? But that was a tricky spot, okay? He was coming off of a complete game, and he was Philadelphia apparently had not got to Chicago and didn't get to their hotels until like 3 or 4 a.m. supposedly the night before. Speculation. One of my Philly experts in the Discord tells me this, okay? So that was a tricky spot for Christopher Sanchez in his last start. Here he is in a bounce back spot. And then to add on to it, Christopher Sanchez for Philadelphia has not gotten to pitch at home a whole lot, okay? The schedule has not been nice to him. Out of his last 7 starts, he's only gotten to pitch 2 at home, okay? So I think his numbers could be even better given that he's now back at home. And he's up against Charlie Morton, who is definitely fade material. 16 runs over 28 innings on the road, 17 runs over 24 innings. So he's even worse on the road. My only little hesitation here is that Detroit's bats, Detroit's bats appear to be back. Philadelphia's appear to be trending in the wrong direction, but because the pitching edge is so drastic, it would be Philadelphia for me in that one, man. Chase Burns prop is cooked. He's not trying to void out. Yeah, what's going on with that game, man? Let me know if they have voided your plays, guys, or are they suspended. Let me know what your book is doing. I need to know on that because I did have a play in that game. I need to know if it's holding up or not. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. We have no time to waste today. On Sundays, again, guys, we go quick. We're quick with it, man. Laser focus. All right, guys. So real quick, guys, let's update some numbers real quick, guys, and then we're gonna get to the questions real quick. Let's talk about who are your best teams against left-handed pitchers. That would be Kansas City, Milwaukee, Minnesota. Pay attention to those teams. I'll let you know which of those are active today. But let's update the numbers so we have that, okay? Versus right-handed pitchers. These are your teams that are the best teams versus right-handed pitching over the last 30 days. That would be Toronto, Boston, and Athletics. Don't sleep on the Athletics. I know they took an L yesterday. That was the free play, guys. My bad. The Athletics are a team that is fighting Arizona. They pulled a rabbit out of their butts yesterday, man. I still think that's a team that's thinking about Cancun in the postseason. Let's talk about your best road teams, guys. These teams are your best teams on the road. Toronto, Houston, and White Sox. We know that Houston is on the road in Boston, and the White Sox are on the road in LA, right? In the Angel Stadium, okay? So those are your best away teams. Let's talk about the best home teams real quick. Baltimore, Colorado, and Cubs. Those are going to be your best home teams. We know the Cubs are at home. The Rockies are at home, okay? So pay attention, guys. Those are your best home teams real quick. One more thing. Let's update real quick. Who are your best teams with runners in scoring position? So this tells me right here, these teams are the most clutch, okay? When it matters most, these teams are most clutch. Why am I only getting 28 teams? That's weird. Okay, I'm seeing 30 there. I'm seeing 28 here. That's weird. Looks like I'm missing a couple teams here. Let's just do last 14 days for that. Looks like Fangraphs is having some issues. All right, so last 14 days, guys. Last 14 days, these are going to be your most clutch teams. Pay attention. Toronto, San Francisco. You wouldn't expect San Francisco to be here, but they are hitting with runners in scoring position. And then Milwaukee. You guys know Milwaukee's beating up on Washington right now. That's a series, man. That's a series that's been a little bit. I've been kind of disappointed that I haven't been on it. I've been putting it for pizza money. But yeah, man, they've been beating up on the Washington Nationals. All right, guys, real quick. These are your best teams in the first 5 innings. These are your best teams that start off fast, okay? It'll be the Padres, the Baltimore Orioles, and the San Francisco Giants. If you are looking for a scoreless first inning, okay, these would be your best teams. Versus with over the last 14 days, these are your worst offenses in the first inning alone. The Tigers, the Mets, and Seattle, okay? So consider those teams there, Detroit, Mets, and Seattle. One last thing, guys, we got to update here, and that'll be the last 4 innings. These are the teams that end that have a better second half of a game, you could say. Toronto, Milwaukee, and Atlanta. All right, guys, we're all done updating those numbers. Now we have updated numbers. Can I join the Discord for football? Absolutely, bro. Football is that's the time of the year, bro. That's where all the money is made, honestly. We do 1 unit plays, 1 U plays during baseball season and stuff. Football is 2 U's and up. It's 2 U's and up, man. It's the time of the year. That's what you want to be, especially come college football season. Don't let James remind you. 68% last year. 68% on the entire season last year. Hit the follow button, guys. Don't miss me. Don't miss this page come college football season. All right, let's go. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Chris, I see you on YouTube. I got you, brother. TikTok, double tap for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. My man Matt says, what do you think about the Cubs to win on the RL? Let's talk about it. Okay, this is Baltimore versus the Cubs today. Let me see if I have updated. Information here on the line movement. Nothing yet. Okay, so we have Baltimore versus the Cubs. Brandon Young versus Colin Rea. Okay, so you have the better off. Baltimore has bats, man. Baltimore definitely has bats. They have a batting edge here again today against the Cubs. Okay, but you guys know it's not just bats. You got to have pitching as well. And this is a close one, bro. This is a close one. Colin Rea, his numbers look pretty below average. Brandon Young, way worse. He's a rookie. He hasn't had it all season. In fact, Brandon Young is still looking for his first win of the season. He is 0-5 on the season as a pitcher. Both of these pitchers suck. Baltimore has bats. I couldn't consider the Cubs on the run. I would be looking at Baltimore. I think there's value here on Baltimore as a big dog once again. They have the better bats, and both of these pitchers sucked. Brandon Young probably sucks more. Colin Rea definitely probably gets the slight edge there, but not by a whole lot. I'm gonna say there's more value on Baltimore, man. Let's go, guys. Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen if you want to go next, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Brandon, I see you a few times. Suggestion on your player total bases. I don't do props, brother. You have to give me a player, and I'll let you know if it's a good player or not, just based on the matchup. Let's go, guys. Brandon, yes. So that was your question. Who else, guys? Who else wants to go next? Young Chris on YouTube says Mizorowski just got placed on the IL. What? Stop playing with me. Mizorowski's out of this game today? Let me refresh my RotoWire. Yes, Logan Henderson. Hey, good call, brother. Good call. Logan Henderson is starting, guys. Pay attention for Milwaukee. Is this going to be this is a bullpen game most likely. This guy was just sent to AAA, and now he's starting in Washington today. Let's update real quick, guys. Before we go any further, we do have to update that Logan Henderson is the pitcher now for the Brewers. Okay, so the last time we saw him, we haven't seen this guy in a while. Pay attention real quick, guys. Last time we saw him was on May 25th. And he's been in the minor leagues ever since, okay? So ever since May 25th, I want to know what his numbers were in the minor leagues, okay? So I'm going to take these numbers here, and I can see that, here we go. He's given up 23 runs. 23 runs in how many innings? 47 innings in AAA. Okay, so pretty bad numbers there for my guy Henderson. And now he's getting called up here, and he's starting unexpectedly for Mizorowski. So that's a tough spot. Might the Nationals be alive in this one? We could talk about it. All right, thank you for letting me know, Chris. I got you, brother. I've updated the numbers. All right, guys, come on, let's go. Net, I seen you asking your question a few times, brother. I got you. Who do you got winning the Mets versus the Guardians series? All the series end today. So let's talk about this this one game today. This would be between the Mets and the Guardians. So you're talking about two different games here. So between Cleveland and Minnesota, okay, you do have a pitching edge. You do have a batting edge with Cleveland. The Guardian bats are definitely better, and this is a big discrepancy here. The bullpens. The bullpen for Cleveland is really good. You already know they're placing props on their own pitchers, so they probably got some overs. They're getting over on strikeouts and whatnot. So Cleveland is pitching really well from their bullpen. Minnesota is not. Okay, but when it comes to pitching, guys, Minnesota has Jose Urena on the mound. Okay, you probably heard him before because he's been around the league a lot. Okay, he's getting called up from AAA. He was in AAA and he was pitching pretty average down there. 6 runs in 13 innings in AAA. This is now in 2025. This is his 4th team. Okay, he has played for 3 different teams. This is now his 4th team. He's making his first start here with Minnesota. We have not seen him since June 5th. Okay, so we haven't seen him in a while. He was pitching out of the bullpen. Now he's starting a game here. This looks like fade material here, man. We haven't seen this guy in 2 months. And last time we saw him, we know him historically. He has not been a good pitcher. Joey Cantillo on the other side, his numbers look pretty average. He's not very good either. 11 runs over 21 innings. So he's not pitching very well. But from a scheduling standpoint, he hasn't had a lot of favors. He's only gotten to pitch 1 game at home in his last 5 starts. So I would expect a little bit of positive regression there. This is Cleveland facing Minnesota. Minnesota trying to avoid the sweep. I don't think it happens. I think Minnesota gets swept here. I think Cleveland is in prime position here because of Jose Urena starting for Minnesota. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Hit the follow button, guys. Hit the follow button so you don't miss these streams or my videos, guys. If you don't follow, you're not gonna get my videos in time. I'm sorry, I do not post with a ton of time to spare. I had to get the lineup information and a bunch of other information. So hit the follow button, guys, so you get my videos in time. Kayla, I've seen you a few times. She says, what do you think about the Astros today? This game's about to start, right? Houston versus Boston. Framber Valdez on one side, Giolito on the other side. In terms of bats, okay, I told you guys take Boston yesterday because they have the better bats. They still have the better bats. I hear Pena might be coming back to the lineup today, so we can confirm that. In terms of pitching, Framber Valdez is definitely going to be... Is he definitely going to be the better pitcher? Framber Valdez is definitely great. 6 runs over 31 innings. Very good numbers for Framber Valdez. But then Giolito, he was pitching really good. And then he had a couple bad games, and now he's kind of just hanging around, okay? I would still say he's a really good pitcher. And I would also say he has not had the advantage of starting at home a whole lot. In his last 5 starts, he's only gotten 1 home start. So this could be a little breath of fresh air here for Giolito. In terms of who I would take in this game, Houston at -130 doesn't sound right. Again, I know it's Valdez. I know that's big. And they're trying to avoid the sweep, but Houston has been swept in this situation before. I've been tracking this over the last 3 months. Houston has been in a spot where they were facing a sweep, and they got swept 2 times, avoided the sweep once. So they are 1-2 in this spot. Boston is 4-3 in this spot at closing out the sweep. Okay. You got Valdez on the mound. You got Giolito's not pitching well. You could have some reinforcements coming back to the lineup today for Houston. Let me confirm that real quick. I believe Pena is back in the lineup today. Yes, he is. He is back in the. He only missed. He missed one game. One game. He's back in the lineup today. But oh no, he was out. He was out for almost all of July. He was out for all of July. So yes, he is back in the lineup. I would say that's pretty good. I've been seeing lately, bro, when Kerry Carpenter comes back to the lineup for the Tigers, when Bryce Harper came back for the Phillies, man, it's they can turn it around. They could have turned it around. I'm gonna say for now, I do lean Houston. I lean Houston here in this case. Their lineup could be better compared to where it was a month ago, considering that they are getting pieces back and Correa's back. Correa's in the lineup now. I would be looking at Houston in that one. Let me update some numbers real quick here, guys. Let me see where these lines opened up. Toronto is one of the ones I'm looking at. This thing opened up at -134. It is up to -142. The Yankees is at a pick'em today. That's a good one. We're gonna have to talk about that one. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm about to get back to all the questions. Let me just update the Cubs. This thing opened up -164. It is up to -186. Again, I still kind of feel like there's value there on Baltimore just because both of the pitchers there are pretty bad. Looks like Arizona opened up a road favorite, and now they've turned into a dog. Somebody asked me yesterday if we should track that. I've been tracking that. Yesterday, those teams, guys, we're going to track it together. Aaron's, I got you. We're going to track it together, guys. Those teams that flipped from a dog to a favorite yesterday, they went 1-2. Okay, Miami was the only winner, but we're going to keep tracking it. 1-2 is not enough of a sample size. I love to track everything that I think is beneficial. So we're going to keep tracking that, guys. Let me know if you guys need any of the information that I've been tracking, man. I got sweep information. I got reverse line movement. I got versus left-handed pitchers, right-handed pitchers, things like that. All right, Brandon, I got you. Aaron, I got you. I seen y'all for a while, man. Thanks for being patient with me. And Chris, I got you as well. Aaron says, what do you think about the Phillies today? So I did mention that I like Philadelphia here. I think it's a big pitching edge here for Christopher Sanchez. Do I like the Dodgers today? The Dodgers have Yamamoto. The Rays have Joe Boyle. The Tampa Bay Bats, I don't care if they won 4-0 yesterday. The Tampa Bay Bats are still cold. This is probably one of the coldest lineup in all of baseball. And now you have Joe Boyle. He's a guy overall. He's hittable, 17 runs over 17 innings. At home, he's been pitching pretty well. But on the other side, you have an all-star with Yamamoto. 8 runs given up over 26 innings. Even better on the road. He's only given up 4 runs in 25 innings. If you're on the Dodgers and Philadelphia here as a two-piece, I think that's a decent two-piece. The Dodgers got embarrassed yesterday, 0-4. Philadelphia lost yesterday, and they have a great pitcher today who's in a bounce-back spot. Looks good to me, man. Let's go, guys. Who do you think is avoiding the sweep? We could talk about it, guys. Give me a second, guys. Let me update all the comments here. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. Brandon says, what do you think about the Mariners? Let's talk about the Mariners. Seattle versus Texas, right? Where's this thing at? DeGrom versus Logan Evans here. And DeGrom in this case is not pitching well. I need to double check this because it looks awful, and I don't remember DeGrom being awful. It doesn't look awful, but it looks not like DeGrom. 13 runs over 28 innings. Is DeGrom not pitching like DeGrom right now? He's 10-3 on the season, 2.55. So this is, guys, where I automate a lot of data, but I sometimes I need to go make sure the numbers are good. Make sure the links are pointing in the right direction. Oh, yeah, man. He got clapped in his last game. 5 runs given up in L.A. 5 runs in 5 innings. That's a perfect 9.0 ERA. And, yes, the numbers do not lie, man. The numbers do not lie. DeGrom is not pitching well. Not like Logan Evans is pitching very well either. Overall, he's been getting hit. 15 runs over 22 innings. But Logan Evans at home. Look at this rookie at home. He's given up 8 runs over 27 innings, a 2.6 ERA. Pretty good numbers there. DeGrom is due for some positive regression here. Both of these bats are kind of cold. Seattle took an L yesterday. I would say for now, I'm going to say there's some value here on Seattle. I think there's some value here on Seattle. That was your play, right? Yeah, 10K on Seattle. I don't know if I'm that confident to go up against DeGrom with 10K. Good luck with that, brother. But I think there's more value on Seattle at home as a dog with the pitcher that's playing a little bit better right now and the other pitcher that might be a little bit overrated right now just based on how he's playing. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Hit the follow button, guys, right now. Do not miss these live streams. I'm out here cooking, giving you guys good information, man. Every single day I wake up, man, and give you guys the best I got, man. I'm literally just reading off all this information that's available to me. I want to share it with you guys, and you guys can from here make the best plays possible. If you want my plays, they're in the Discord. Consider joining. $20. You get access to everything. Let's go, guys. Young Chris on YouTube says, what do you think about the Marlins today? Let's take a look at this. This is one of the games I wanted to talk about. The Yankees are avoiding a sweep here, guys, or they're looking to avoid a sweep. This is a game I wanted to talk about. Let's put up a poll for this one real quick. Give me blue for Miami, red for the Yankees. What side are you on today, guys? Whether it's the ML, the RL, the team total, the pitcher. Who are you backing today? Give me blue for the Marlins, red for the Yankees. What side are you on today, guys? Let me know on YouTube what side you guys like there, Yankees or Marlins. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. Luis Gil on one side, Edward Cabrera on the other side, man. This is a hell of a pitching matchup for one side. Edward Cabrera, man, he's pitching great. Just, don't sleep on Miami. Miami has some pitchers, and that's why I was able to take Miami on back-to-back nights. Over the last 2 days, I did take Miami both nights. Could I go back to it today? They definitely have Edward Cabrera, and they got a chance with him, man. Overall, he's pitching very well. 8 runs over 29 innings at home. Elite at home. 4 runs over 30 innings. I got you, Aaron's. Cabrera, very good at home. 4 runs over 30 innings. And he's facing Luis Gil, okay? If you haven't heard his name in a while, it's okay. It's because he hasn't made a debut yet. He's making his debut today. He has not pitched since 2024. And he has made some starts in AAA this season, and he's got hit in those starts. 9 runs given up over 14 innings in AAA in the minor league park, and now he's up against Miami, a lineup that is pretty. They're kind of average right now, but they could definitely hit a pitcher making his debut, a pitcher that's getting hit in AAA, and a pitcher that is just not somebody I want to trust at the midpoint past the midpoint point of the season. And Miami's in midseason form, and this Luis Gil is coming up and making his first start of the season. That is not ideal. Okay, with Edward Cabrera on the mound on the other side, I don't see the Yankees putting up too many runs either. I think the Yankees get swept here. I think Miami is in a position to close out the sweep here against the Yankees. Aaron's, I got you. Damn, you guys are making me work today, man. Let's go, guys. Aaron says Yamamoto over 5.5 strikeouts. Let's talk about it real quick. Yamamoto to get his strikeouts today. Is that a pitcher that I got going the distance? Yeah, he's pretty good. And then on the other side, Joe Boyle, not a pitcher that I think is gonna, put a lot of pressure on Yamamoto. In terms of strikeouts, yes, Tampa Bay is one of the worst teams in strikeouts right now over the last 14 days. Tampa Bay, number 12 in walks, though. They are that does show me that they are a little bit plate disciplined. But this is one of the coldest lineups in baseball. And when you're cold, you strike out. You're not seeing the ball a whole lot, and you have a really good pitcher with Yamamoto in a bounce back spot. Well, the Dodgers are in a bounce back spot. I do like Yamamoto to get his strikeouts today. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. My man James is going to remind you, do not sleep on my college football. My college football is another level. It starts on August 23rd. 20 days away is week 0 of the college football season. Okay, and I waste no time. Okay, last year we started off on a 10-0, 11-0 run in the first 2 weeks of the first 2-3 weeks of the college football season. Do not forget to stream. Hit the follow button so you don't forget to stream. Let's go, guys. My man Moo says, what do you think about the Mets today? Let's talk about it real quick. San Francisco versus the Mets. Wiz and Hunt versus Montas. Let's talk about it real quick, man. This is an interesting one here. San Francisco versus the Mets. I have the better bats. The better bats by a little bit, not a whole lot. San Francisco does have slightly better bats. The Mets have been pretty cold lately. I know they scored 12 runs yesterday, but the numbers are still showing they're pretty cold overall. The Mets do have a bullpen edge, okay? When it comes to the bullpen, San Francisco's bullpen is not one that I trust over the last 14 days, over the last 30 days. In terms of starting pitching, Wisenhunt, okay, if you haven't heard his name a whole lot, he's a rookie, okay? He's making his second start of the season. So in his first start, I remember I faded him, okay? I faded him in his first start against Pittsburgh, and he got popped. In Pittsburgh, he got popped 4 runs. Versus Pittsburgh, he got popped 4 runs in 5 innings. And the reason I could easily, fade him in his first start was that his AAA numbers were so bad. 24 runs in 36 innings in his last 36 innings in AAA. So I was not surprised there to see him get popped against Pittsburgh. And now he's up against the Mets. So Frankie Montas is on the other side. It's not like that's a great pitcher either. Over his last 5 games, he's given up 18 runs over 23 innings. Frankie Montas has. Both of these pitchers suck, but of the two, I would trust Frankie Montas more here. I would trust the Mets lineup way more than the Giants lineup. I would say there's a edge more here to the Mets than the Giants. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I drop all my free plays. All my free plays drop every single day in the Discord, okay? We did take an L yesterday. I'm sorry, okay? I did not count on the Diamondbacks to pull a rabbit out of their butts and to win. What did they win? 6-7-2 or something? 7-2, yep. But it's okay. We're going to bounce back, guys. Do not be upset. Do not sit in a fetal position. Don't cry. Bro, we're all grown adults, okay? Play responsibly. Play by the U's. And we're going to bounce back. We're going to get it today, guys. Before that L, we had won 3 in a row. 3 in a row on the free plays. So join the Discord. That's where all my free plays drop. The link is in bio. The link is in bio. And then from there, if you want to join the squad, if you guys want to join the squad, it's in it's $20. $20 you get access to the full Discord. Good call on the Rockies. The Rockies. I was on the. I leaned Pirates yesterday. I did have a half unit with the Pirates money line. Let's see real quick. Aaron says, do you like the Phillies over 3.5 runs? Let's see here. Against Charlie Morton, it looks solid. It definitely looks solid. Charlie Morton is not a pitcher that I'm backing. So Charlie Morton has been with the Orioles, right? Now he's making a start here with Baltimore. Yeah, his numbers have been pretty poor. And in Philadelphia, this is a ballpark where the ball does fly. It is 28-23. The full game over is 28-23 this season in Philadelphia. Okay, let's get it, guys. So if you're on the team total over 3.5, that looks like an alt line. I think that's an alt line. That looks fine with me. Let's go, guys. Guys, let's do the weather report real quick. And this is not just any weather report. This is the Ballpark Pal daily stadium report. Okay, guys, if you guys do not have this report, it's a paid subscription. It's $10 a month, or if you join the streams, you can get this information, guys. So listen up. These teams, these ballparks have the weather that's helping the over today. Okay, pay attention. In Colorado, the ball is flying. Usually it's flying in Colorado. Today it's flying even more because plus 35% runs are expected in Colorado, plus 24% home runs in Colorado. Okay, the Athletics, that's another small little ballpark. You're seeing plus 19% runs there, plus 24% home runs in the Athletic ballpark. Let's do one more real quick, guys. Tampa Bay, that small little ballpark, you're seeing plus 16% runs, okay? So those are your top three. Colorado, Athletics, and Boston, okay? Those are your teams that are, your ballparks that are seeing weather for the over, okay? Let's do one more. This one's pretty significant too. So sorry, that 16% should be on Fenway Park, Boston. Fenway Park in Boston. Let's talk about it real quick. Where's Boston? Ooh, that game's about to start. So don't be surprised there if you see some runs in the first game of the board. And then Tampa Bay was the one. Tampa Bay is the one where you see plus 10% runs, plus 32% home runs. Okay, let's go real quick, guys. Any unders today? Any weather that is helping the under? Yes, in Cleveland, minus 10% runs. Minus 10% runs are expected there in Cleveland. And one more for the under, the Cubs. The wind is blowing in Chicago, and you guys know when the wind blows in Chicago, it's serious. Minus 11% runs in Chicago, minus 18% home runs. Okay. And then one last one, the Mets. Minus 13% runs in the New York Mets Stadium, Citi Field today, guys. All right, let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's go back to the questions, guys. Double tap if you have something for me. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Whatever game you dropped or whatever question, whatever comment, no problem, man. I'll scroll up and find it. Let's go, guys. Ranger says, what do you think about the Dodgers? The Dodgers today, with the Dodgers versus Tampa Bay, I see that I have a huge pitching edge. I definitely have a pitching edge with Yamamoto. Maybe not a huge edge because Joe Boyle has been pretty good at home. But overall, I do like the Dodgers to bounce back. They got embarrassed yesterday, put up 0 on the board, and they have Yamamoto on the mound. I think the Dodgers are are in a good spot today here to get a win against Tampa. You're welcome. No problem, brother. Uriel is double tapping. Uriel says, what do you think about the Phillies? I do like the Phillies. I've been talking about it. What do you think about the Mets? The Mets, that one is a little bit better. I do trust the Mets a little bit more. I don't love that they put up 12 runs yesterday. But okay, Mets are okay. And then the Dodgers are good as well. I think those are okay. I think those plays are okay. Again, guys, if you're watching me on YouTube, I still have to check a lot of more boxes. But that is just my initial thoughts so far. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. On YouTube, give me a little thumbs up, guys. Give me the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button as well. Is the roof going to be open in Toronto? That's a good question, man, and that's a big difference. When that roof is open, the ball be flying. And today, the roof is open again today, guys, in Toronto, so pay attention there. Rogers Center, not Center ER, it's Center RE. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Yankees. What's up, RJ? RJ says, what do you think about the Yankees today? Yeah, we talked about this one briefly, man. I don't like Luis Gil making his first start of the season. While Miami's bats are in mid-season form right now. Usually this is not a good spot. This is usually not a good spot for a pitcher making his first start of the season in the middle of the season. And then you have Edward Cabrera on the other side. He's been fantastic. He's been elite at home. Only 4 runs given up in 30 innings. And it's not like Miami hasn't closed out a sweep before. Over the last 3 months, I've been tracking this. They are 3-1 at closing out a sweep. So 75%, small sample size, but more likely than not, they do complete the sweep. The Yankees at avoiding the sweep are 4-2 though as well. So 4-2 at avoiding the sweep. Miami 3-1 at sweeping. Okay. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's do a quick segment real quick, guys. Who got clapped yesterday? Who got that butt whooping yesterday? Let's talk about it. These teams could be coming in here with a little bit of extra motivation. The Dodgers, they put up a donut on the board. They lost 0-8. The Washington Nationals lost 2-8 yesterday. They got their butts whooped. The Yankees, they put up 0 on the board. We just talked about that. The Giants, they lost by 6-12. 6-12. They got their butts whooped. That was later in the game. The Athletics got their butts whooped 2-7 yesterday. The LA Angels put up 0 on the board. And that is it. That is it for who got their butts whooped yesterday. Let's talk about who is in a good situational spot. Guys, you guys that have been watching the streams for a while, you know that the Houston Astros, they do not let losses stack up against them. They are the second best team after a loss. They are 30-18 after a loss, 63%. So that's a favorable angle there for the Houston Astros. Another team that's really good. In fact, the team that is best in this spot is the Cubs. The Cubs are 32-13 after a loss. This is your best bounce back team in all of MLB. They are 71% straight up after a loss, 32-12. Let's see, rounding out right here, we have the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 team all after a loss. Philadelphia does not let losses stack up. They are 29-18 after a loss. Okay, so that's another check mark there for Philadelphia. Seattle, another team the last team here in the top 5 that does not let losses stack up. They are 30-22 after a loss. Seattle is 58% after a loss. So there we go. All right, guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, $20. $20, you get access to everything. Yesterday was a slight day in the red. We lost about 1 U. That is nothing to get upset about, guys. The bad days are never that bad. The negative days are never that negative. Okay, usually not. It could happen. But positive days are explosive, guys. So we are due for an explosive day. If you guys want to join the Discord, consider joining. 20 bucks. Let's go. Double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Let's see, guys, who has dropped something. I don't want to spend time on somebody that already dropped something and left already. My man, Frank the Tank. What's up, Frank the Tank? He says, I'm scrolling. Frank, best play, Astros, Reds. Best play in Astros, Red Sox game, or the over or under, or the OU. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. This is Houston versus Boston, okay? This game, okay, so you do have really good pitching on both sides. You have Framber Valdez, you have Giolito on one side, so on both sides. So right away, that would tell me the only way I could play this is the under. But, man, the under has not been favorable in the middle of summer, okay? So in the middle of July here and now the beginning of August, the ball is still flying. Usually late August, September, that's when you could start getting back to the under. So the unders have been tough, but that's the only way I could play this. And especially of the two pitchers, Giolito looks like the one that's a little bit more hittable. But like I've been mentioning, that Giolito has not gotten to pitch at home a whole lot. In his last 5 starts, he's only made 1 start at home. So that's not very favorable there for Giolito. So I don't love that. The angle that I do love a little bit more is Houston. They got Pena back in their lineup. They got Carlos Correa. This lineup is about to turn up a little bit, man. They've been cold for a while. I think Houston is turning the corner here on offense before it has even happened. I'm calling it. I think Houston going forward is going to be a better offense. They got Framber Valdez on the mound, and they are looking to avoid the sweep today. And they're a team that doesn't let losses stack up. They are the second best team after a loss. I would say Houston avoids the sweep here with Framber Valdez on the mound and the bats getting ready to turn up a bit, man. If you guys think all of that is good information, man, hit the follow button. I'm out here working every single day. Nobody is going to outwork me. Nobody's going to give you that much information, man. I'm out here grinding every single day, man. I hope you guys appreciate it. You're welcome, Frank. Frank the Tank, you're welcome, brother. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Guys, I be forgetting to take even a sip of water here, man. Come on. And I'm out of water. I don't have time to go get more, man. Let's go. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. My man Face is double tapping. Let me scroll up and see Face. I don't see anything for you, Face. If you have something, just drop it in the chat, okay? Thomas Morgan says, join. How do you join? The link is in bio, bro. The link is in bio. You have access through there. You have the option for a weekly or a monthly subscription. It starts at 20 bucks, man. 20 bucks. You get access to everything. You get access to all my plays, my top plays, my lays. You also get access to my investing advice. If you want advice with your investing, if you want advice with your credit score, okay? My credit score, not to brag, it's an 815 FICO score. I get free stuff everywhere I want. Anyways, if you guys want to improve your credit score, join the Discord. Link is in bio. That's also where all my free plays drop. Let's go. All my free plays drop in the Discord. Link in bio. Rowdy is double tapping. Rowdy, I'm scrolling. I don't see anything for you. Here we go. Rowdy says, what do you think today, brother? Phillies over 8. Red Sox first 5. Stay humble. Always got to stay humble, brother. Let's talk about it real quick. Phillies over 8. You got Charlie. So I'm gonna have mixed emotions about that one already, because Christopher Sanchez, I like him to do his piece for the under, but then I like Charlie Morton to do his piece for the over. Okay, so you got two pitchers here that is, one is an under pitcher, the other one is an over pitcher. This is an overs ballpark. This ballpark is 28 and 23 to the over this year, 55%. Not a whole lot, but it's something, okay? But like I've been mentioning, man, middle of summer, it is hard to take unders, especially in this small little ballpark like this, especially because Detroit's bats are back, okay? I told you they got Kerry Carpenter back in the lineup a week ago, and it has made a difference, okay? So if I had to take a over or an under in this game, it's tough. It's tough, but let me see where this one opened up at. Looks like it opened at 8. Looks like it's still at 8. It's tough, but the only way I could play this is the over, okay? I could see Christopher Sanchez, as good as he's been, the hot Detroit lineup, could get something off of him, and then I think Philadelphia can get something off of Charlie Morton. Again, middle of summer, man, is really hard to play unders right now, and you're hearing it from somebody that became famous for being the Undertaker, bro. I was taking nothing but unders, and they were smacking. They were smacking, bro. May, beginning of June, middle of June, bro, they were smacking. I think the streak was 13-0. We went 13-0 on unders, okay? Hit the follow button, guys, because regardless, middle of June, August, it don't matter. I'm still putting in the work. Let's get it, man. So that's my take on that over-under. Carry only plays against righties. Yes, there are advantages there, but carry does even if a player gets benched, they can be subbed into the game later, and that's actually a pretty sizable advantage. Even if you get benched, you can still come in late in the game and have an at bat or two at a very, very good moment of the game. It's like a golden bat. Thank you, man. See you at the cash window. Stay humble. Hey, Rowdy, got you, brother. Stay humble as well, man. That's my guy right there, man. I appreciate that. Always got to stay humble, man. Hit the follow button, guys. Hit the follow button, guys, if you're humble. Do not hit the follow button if you're not humble, man. Double tap the screen as well. Let's go. Thank you, Rowdy. All right, guys, let me get to YouTube real quick. YouTube says Jays team total over 4.5. My man Chad says, what do you think about Toronto and their team total today? So this is a pretty even matchup, man. Seth Lugo and Chris Bassett, they're really identical. Their numbers are very, very crazy identical. If you're looking at my my MLB model here, guys. Again, I'm sharing my screen on YouTube. Feel free to join me there. Link is in bio. It's the same name the Go covers. Kansas City, Seth Lugo, Toronto, Chris Bassett. This is a really good game. Let's put up a poll for this one real quick, guys. Give me blue. Give me blue for the for the Royals. Blue for the Royals, red for the Blue Jays. I should have done it the other way. My bad. Blue for the Royals, red for the Blue Jays. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about Seth Lugo versus Chris Bassett. This line is moving in favor of Toronto. These bats are both really good. These pitchers are both really identical, man. You really can't get much of an edge on the pitching. Let me look at the advanced numbers. The advanced numbers are confirming that Chris Bassett due for positive regression. He hasn't been pitching his greatest lately. And yes, Chris Bassett is coming off of a 6-run game. Goodness, he got pot for 6 runs in his last game. I would expect him definitely to bounce back, especially because the rest of his starts are 3-0-0-1, and then he randomly just gave up that 6. I would expect Chris Bassett here to bounce back versus Kansas City. I know Toronto picked up the win yesterday, but of the two teams, I mean, Kansas City is definitely not as bad as they were a month or two ago. I think Toronto is still the superior team here. Do be careful with the bullpen. The bullpen for Toronto, not one of the best units. If you could take first 5, maybe team totals on the first 5, you could. Hold up. So you're thinking team total. You're not thinking money line. You're talking about the team total. The Kansas City bullpen is not that great either. So if you're considering full game, go for it, brother. This is Toronto. The ball does fly here. The roof is open. We confirmed that. Overs are 33 and 21, 61% in Toronto. The ball does fly there, man. Go ahead if you were on that team total. Doesn't look bad to me, man. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Double tap the screen, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Let's go. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where all my free plays drop. All my free plays drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. We hit 3 in a row, and then we lost yesterday. So last 4, we've hit 3 and 1. Before that, we hit 2 in a row. So that would make us 5 out of the last 7. Free plays are doing pretty well. Join the Discord so you can get all my free plays. If you see a free play on TikTok, just know it's a special free play, okay? Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Nate is double tapping. I got you, brother. He says, what do you think about the Astros' first 5? Framber Valdez, Giolito on the other side. I've been saying that I do like Framber Valdez on this side. I do like, guys, don't send me invites, man. I don't got time to play games right now, man. Houston versus Boston. Framber Valdez on one side, Lucas Giolito on the other side. We've been talking about it. We've been getting my opinion on it. Let's ask for your opinion real quick, guys. This is a huge game. It's about to start, too. What side are you on today, guys? Give me blue. Give me blue for the Astros. Give me red for the Red Sox, okay? This time we did match it up, guys. Red for the Red Sox, blue for the Astros. What side are you on today? Framber Valdez versus Giolito. YouTube. Let me know what side you guys are on today, man. Are you on the Astros or are you on the Red Sox? Everybody on the Astros so far, okay? Any takers for the Red Sox? Hit red for the Red Sox. Giolito versus Framber Valdez. So my take on this game is that you have two really good pitchers, man. I'm not Giolito has been good. I know he's been getting hit a little bit lately, but he's still really good. And again, he has not gotten a lot of favors from a scheduling standpoint. He's only gotten to pitch one game at home in his last 5 starts. Okay, so he's back at home where he's given up 0 runs. This guy's given up 0 runs in 19 innings. So really good numbers there for Giolito at home. And again, he hasn't gotten to pitch here a whole lot lately. So I'm not taking it because Giolito is bad. I'm taking it because Valdez is really good. I'm taking it because Houston is facing a sweep. And I would be taking Houston because the lineup is getting reinforcements with Pena back in the lineup today. Correa got traded from Minnesota to Houston. I would expect this Houston lineup to start trending in the right direction. Am I completely locked in on this game? No, not yet. I don't even know what time it starts. I think it starts really soon. So let me lock in on this game real quick, guys. Give me a moment here. Let me take a good look at this game as if this is something I would consider here. Is that guys? Also, give me some information on the game in Bristol, Tennessee, guys. In Bristol, Tennessee, they are playing. They are resuming the game from yesterday, right? Braves versus Reds. Let me know, guys. What has your book done with those tickets yesterday? Are they just continuing the tickets, or did they void it out? Astros lineup is so overrated. They're not hitting. Yes, they have not been hitting. I'm just predicting that going forward because of Pena. Pena was out of the lineup for a whole month. Okay, Pena out of the lineup is huge. Okay, Jeremy Pena, the leadoff hitter. He's ranked 88 in the country in MLB. Okay, so he's back in the lineup. He missed Saturday, and then before that, he made 1 start in the last 30 days. So I'm expecting that going forward, Jose Pena, the leadoff man, makes a difference. I think at that point. Also, guys, Jesus Sanchez. I forgot Jesus Sanchez. They got him from Miami. Okay, so now he's in the 3 spot. Correa is back in the lineup. Yeah, man, I think at some point here they turn the corner, and I think the lineup going forward is going to be better. Ticket is still alive on ESPN. Let me know, guys. On DK and MGM, the ticket was still alive as well. DK still active. Okay, so that ticket is still continuing. Okay, cool. So we're going to keep that one probably the way it is. Okay, guys. I do have updated numbers here, guys. So Houston, this thing opened up -115. It is up to -125. 68% of the public is on Houston, guys. So it is a public play a little bit. That would not stop me. This line is moving in favor of Houston. I got bats that I expect to be better. I got Framber Valdez on the mound. Giolito, really good. He is really good. But I would expect a little bit of I would expect Valdez to do his thing here. And I think Houston avoids the sweep. Again, guys, avoiding the sweep is usually not a automatic thing. It's not super automatic. Don't think it is. A lot of teams actually do end up getting swept, okay? So do pay attention, guys. It's not automatic, guys. There are 6 teams trying to avoid the sweep today. Houston, Washington, Yankees, Twins, Pittsburgh, and Angels. Let me know of those 6 teams who is getting swept, guys. Who is getting swept and who's going to avoid the sweep? Who is the best team? Because usually to avoid the sweep, you have to be really good to get swept, right? To do the sweep, and you have to be really superior. Let me know of those 6 teams, which one are you taking to avoid the sweep? Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's update some numbers, guys. So I was telling you about Yamamoto. Yamamoto for the Dodgers. 62% of the public is on the Dodgers, but this line opened up -200. It is down to -185. Houston not getting swept. Angels getting swept. Bro, don't sleep on the White Sox. We were on the White Sox yesterday. The White Sox had a batting advantage and a pitching edge yesterday, and they were dogs. Make it make sense. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. The Angels are not in a good spot right now, and they got who on the mound? Kakanowicz, or however you say his name. He's not a good pitcher. Yankees getting swept. We've been talking about that one, bro. Luis Gil is making his first start of the season. He was getting clapped in AAA, and we have not seen him since 2024. This is a bad spot against Edward Cabrera on the other side. Yeah. It's only 7 runs and 22. Which one, brother? Which game are you talking about, Finn? Okay, guys. So that was the Dodgers numbers, guys. Let's go on to Milwaukee. Milwaukee, this is another total that looks sketchy. This thing opened up minus 185. It is down to minus 170. 70% of the public is on Milwaukee. Okay, so guys, be careful. Dodgers. I know I've been saying good things about the Dodgers. I don't know if I love it anymore. It is Tampa Bay on the other side, though, man. Tampa Bay, I'm not really buying into Tampa Bay right now. They're not really a team that's they've been a team that's been really favorable. That they've had favorable spots and they still can't do anything with it. So yeah, man. Looks like the public is buying in. The public is buying in on the Yankees. This thing opened up minus 115. It is still minus 116. 74% of the public is on the Yankees. Everybody all over the Yankees to avoid the sweep. I'm not buying that one, man. I'm not buying that one. Let's see, guys. San Francisco versus the Mets, guys. This thing opened up minus 160. It has barely moved. The Mets are drawing 65% of the public tickets. Chicago Cubs, this thing opened up minus 190. Looks like it stayed the same. 64% of the public is on the Cubs. Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Pirates, this thing opened up minus 165. Looks like it's down to minus 156. 52% of the public is on Colorado. Arizona, the Diamondbacks, this thing opened up minus 110. Looks like it's still minus 110. 54% of the public is on the Athletics. Almost done here, guys. Last 4 to go here. The Angels, this thing opened up minus 135. Looks like it stayed the same. It really hasn't moved. The Angels and the White Sox, okay? Again, the Angels are on sweep alert there. Texas Rangers, this thing opened up minus 150. It is down to minus 145. 70% of the tickets are on Seattle. Last game here, guys, the Padres. This thing opened up minus 185. Looks like it stayed the same. 58% of the public is on the Padres, okay? This is the last game. Sunday Night Baseball. This thing opened up minus 185. It is up to minus 190. 61% of the public is on the Tigers. All right, guys. Let me see what you guys are saying. The Angels are getting swept. I think a lot of people are saying that the Angels are getting swept. Let's talk about it, guys. A lot of people have an opinion on that Angels game. Let's talk about White Sox versus Angels. Sean Burke. We haven't talked about this game. Sean Burke versus Kokonowicz. Gerb, I got you next. We'll talk about the Yankees next, guys. Let's talk about White Sox versus Angels. Give me... Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I joined by accident, yo. I joined by accident. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here, yo? God damn it. I'm having a millennial moment here, man.
She said you are very pretty.
Thank you. My wife is in the next door though, so be careful, man.
She is very happy.
Thank you. All right, I appreciate. Yo, how do I get out of here, yo? Fuck. Thank you. I'll catch you guys on another time. Oh my God, my wife just joined too.
Hey, what?
Babe, I joined by accident. Babe!
This is hilarious. What the hell?
I joined by accident, babe.
How the hell you can get
Babe. I joined by accident, babe. How do you leave? I can't leave this.
Okay. Let me tell you how to do it. You go to the host button.
I'm dying right now.
You know your infinity host button?
Right here. Oh, right here. Down here.
And then click the arrow door and then press leave live. And it'll let you leave like that.
It's not going to disconnect my entire life?
No, just...
Okay. Thank you. I told him right away. I said my wife is next door. Okay. All right, man. Where was my... Dude, so they send me invites, and I have to hit decline, or if I'm scrolling up, I hit accept. I'm glad you guys got a good laugh out of it, man. And damn it, today was the day I forgot to wear my ring too. Would you believe that? Jack? Jack, what's his name? Flaherty. Oh my God. Padres. All right, guys, hit the hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, and then if you have something for me that was not just a bunch of laughing emojis, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Yo, YouTube missed out on that. That was funny. Double tap, guys. What game were we talking about? What game were we just talking about? Damn it! Somebody was about to get swept. The White Sox and the Angels. The White Sox and the Angels. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. Sean Burke on one side, Jack Kokonowitz on the other side. Man, talk about White Sox, bro. They are seeing the ball pretty well. You probably didn't notice, but they have won 6 out of the last 10 games outright, okay? And they're obviously dogs in all these games. They've won 6 out of 10. Their bats are hot. They're seeing lefties very well. They're not playing a lefty today, but they are seeing lefties really well. They are 10 against righties as well. So pretty good numbers there. And then of the two pitchers, Sean Burke they do have a pitching edge. They do have a pitching edge with Sean Burke and the White Sox today. Kokonowitz, not a good pitcher, man. It looks like the White Sox as a dog here. That's where the value is at today. And the Angels to get swept, I can see it. In fact, they've been in this spot 4 times already. They've been in this spot 4 times already, and they are 0-4. 0-4. Yo, I don't think she heard. They are 0-4 in this spot, so they've been in this spot 4 times, and they got swept. They've got swept 4 times already. I don't think she heard the first part. She was like, "Yo, you're handsome. What did she say? She said you're edible." I'm like, what? Yo, and just the fact that my girl joined at that exact moment, bro. Girls got intuition, bro. Girls got intuition. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go grab my ring. In case that happens again, give me 1 moment. And we are back. And we got that 14 karat gold on now, man. 14 karat gold. Let's go. Who got swept? Who got swept? Nobody's got swept yet, but we've been talking about. My girl just commented the fuck. Who got swept? Nobody's gotten swept yet, but we've been talking about the teams that are most likely to get swept. Guys, pay attention. The Angels, okay, they definitely look like they're in a spot to get swept here. The Yankees, not in a good spot against Edward Cabrera on the other side. Those two look like pretty good candidates, man. Let's keep talking about it, guys. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's go. I'm weak, bro. Almost got a draw. I don't know, girls got a crazy intuition. Unless she must have heard me, but... Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. Let's keep this thing going, man. I got another 15 minutes, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where all my free plays drop. My free plays drop exclusively in the Discord. We have hit 5 out of the last 7, okay? We took an L yesterday. It's okay. It's okay. Don't drop poop emojis on me, bro. I'm out here working every single day. I'm out here trying to put you guys in the best position every single day, man. Don't be dropping poop emojis on my plays, man. Come on, man. I'm out here working. I'm out here giving you guys good information. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. And if you want to join the Discord for those free plays, the link is in bio. Let's go. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Guys, that was funny as hell. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Nico just followed, so I got you, bro. Nico says, what do you think about the Tigers in Philadelphia's over? Let's talk about Tigers versus Philadelphia. Oh, shit. Is my camera now? My bad, guys. I think I was showing you guys my lap or something. My camera was down. Sorry about that. All right, let's talk about Tigers versus Philadelphia. Would I consider an over or an under here? So somebody asked me the same question, bro, and I think you have. It's hard because you have an under pitcher. You have a pitcher that's going to help the under with Christopher Sanchez, and an over pitcher with Charlie Morton. Okay, so Charlie Morton is bad. Chris Sanchez is good, and he's in a bounce back spot. If I had to pick, Detroit could get something off of Christopher Sanchez, and I think Philadelphia definitely gets something off of Charlie Morton. If I had to pick, I would be looking at the over between this game, but I really don't like it, man. Don't let me talk you off of it, guys. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. I badly need a quality start today. I need a non-star that could go 6 innings. That's an interesting question. I don't think anybody's asked me that before. Let me look for somebody that could have a quality start that's going to go at least 6 innings. I think We've been talking about it. We just been talking about it. We've been talking about it. I think Christopher Sanchez is a pitcher that can go at least 6 innings. He's been going an average of 7, really. He even had a complete game recently, and he's in a bounce back spot. He's in a bounce back spot versus Detroit. He hasn't gotten to pitch at home a whole lot. In his last 7 starts, he has only gotten to pitch twice at home. So he's only pitched twice at home in his last 7 starts. So his numbers could be even better. And he's coming off of a bounce back spot where that bounce back he gave up 4 runs in his last start, and that was very excusable against the White Sox, who are hot. And that was after a complete game. Okay, so now he's focused again. I think he's focused, and I think Detroit, he could go up against them and pitch a good game. If I had to pick somebody, that would be it, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams. If you guys want to join the Discord, if you want to join the premium side, it's $20. $20, you get access to everything. 20 is way more affordable than you think, because if you guys are doing $5, $10 per play, you're still spending $200, $300, $400 a week on. You're still putting that much at risk on your DK, on your FD. Consider spending $20. You get access to the Discord. You have a really good chance of turning your negative into a positive. Okay, we've had a week where we were breaking even like 5 days. We broke even a few times. During those 5 games. But guys, the bad days are never that bad. Usually not that bad. The good days are usually explosive, man. So we're due to pop off at any moment now. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. And then if you want to join the Discord, link is about. Let's go. DMK, he says, I love the Astros today. I think Astros is in a good spot here, man. Oh shit, man, that game is about to start, right? 11:35. This game's about to kick off. Oh, I'm ready for football season. First pitch is at 11:35, 30 minutes from now. I do like Houston here, man, but I gotta ask myself if it's one of the top plays that I would consider. Let's check some more boxes real quick, guys. Let's check some more boxes. In order to do that, we are gonna have to. Bro, I'm ready for football. Baseball's not that bad, man. Baseball's not that bad, but yes, we are ready for football as well, man. Let's go, guys. Houston. This line has moved up a little bit more to -128. The Dodgers, they have moved down. Wow, the Dodgers have dropped to -165, guys. Pay attention. Milwaukee has dropped big time. They are down to -156. Toronto Blue Jays are -145. The Yankees have stayed the same, -116. The Cleveland Guardians are up to -172. The Mets are -164. That has stayed the same. The Cubs have stayed the same, -186. The Pittsburgh Pirates have stayed the same. Let's see, Arizona. Okay, Arizona opened up as a pick-em, and now Athletics looks like the line is moving towards the Athletics. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Angels has stayed the same, -135. Texas has stayed the same. Okay, guys, I'm about to tell you what all that means. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's go. A lot of you guys watch for a whole hour, man. A whole hour. Make sure you're following, because my videos, you're not going to have a ton of time to spare, man. Followers will get my videos first. You're not gonna see my videos with too much time to spare. So make sure you're following. All right, guys. So this line is moving in favor of Houston today. This line is moving in favor of Tampa, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of Washington. So there was that pitching change. There was a pitching change. It's not Mizorowski anymore. Washington does have, but guys, DK and FD, they don't void the plays, right? They don't void the plays when a pitching change occurs. They drew 70% of the tickets on Milwaukee, and now they just pulled Mizorowski. Sketchy. This line is moving in favor of Toronto. This line is moving in favor of Cleveland today. This line is moving in favor of who else? Pittsburgh. No, it's moving in favor of Colorado. This line is moving in favor of Seattle today. And that is it. That is it for the line movement so far, guys. Let's talk about the batting advantage, okay? Once I check all these boxes, I have a better opinion on the games, guys. So my fault if, my opinion changes a little bit. It really shouldn't so far what I've given you. But once I check these boxes, I feel way more comfortable. Let's talk about guys who is ranked higher than their opponent, who is in a league of their own. Milwaukee is ranked really high. Washington is ranked dead last. Kansas City is ranked higher than Toronto. Okay, I don't know if I believe that, but okay, I could see Kansas City being underrated a little bit. Cleveland is ranked higher than Minnesota. Baltimore is ranked higher than the Cubs. I can believe Baltimore has bats right now. Be careful with Baltimore. Athletics are ranked higher than Arizona. White Sox are ranked higher than the Angels. Pay attention. The Padres are ranked higher than the Cardinals, and the Detroit Tigers are ranked higher than Philadelphia. Let's talk about the batting edge, guys, real quick. Who has the batting edge in these games today? Let's talk about overall Milwaukee. Milwaukee has a batting edge over Washington today. Where else, guys? Cleveland has a batting edge over Minnesota. There's a batting edge for Baltimore over the Cubs. There's a batting edge for Colorado. No thank you on the invites, bro. Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Let's see, Pittsburgh and Colorado. Looks like there's a batting edge for Colorado, but it's pretty close. I'm gonna say no, thank you. The Athletics have a batting edge over Arizona today. Yep. The White Sox have a batting edge over the Angels. The Padres have a batting edge over Cardinals. Yep. And that'll do it, guys. That'll do it for the batting edge. Let's talk about real quick who has an edge. Who versus left-handed or right-handed pitcher? What teams have an advantage versus left-handed and right-handed pitchers today? Real quick, guys. Milwaukee. Milwaukee is facing a righty today. They are number 5 against righties. Pay attention to Milwaukee versus righties. Let's look at Toronto. They are the number 1 team against righties. So be careful with Toronto today. They have an advantage here in this department. Minnesota is number 3 against lefties. So their offense hasn't been so hot, but they are really good against lefties. They are facing one today. San Francisco against righties. They are number 12. The Mets are 24th against lefties. Okay, so that is the situation that applies today. The Athletics, they have another check mark here on offense because they are number 11 against lefties. The White Sox are number 10 against righties. I told you they were smacking lefties. They're also seeing righties pretty well. The White Sox have offense currently. That is it for the edges there. Let's talk about the real quick, guys. All right, let's answer some questions real quick, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Double tap if you have something for me real quick. Kayla says the best ML for today. One of my top plays will drop in the Discord. That's where my free plays drop. All my free plays drop in the Discord. Obviously, it's going to be one of my top plays. Consider joining the Discord. Link is about. Kappa is double tapping Kappa. I'm scrolling Kappa. I don't see anything for you, brother, but if you have something, drop it in the chat. I'll keep an eye out for it. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. This is last call. This is last call, guys. I got to go after this. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll scroll up and find your play. Let's go. I'm scrolling to see if people are saying anything. Ione says, what do you think about the Astros? We've been talking about it. We've been talking about the Astros. I do like the Astros. Am I going to get to it? No. Because you do, at the end of the day, have really good pitching on both sides. You have really good offenses on both sides. But if I had to play it, it would be Astros because you have a solid pitcher. Right, they're both solid, but Valdez he's an all-star, right? He's Valdez, and then you have a team trying to avoid the sweep, and it's a little bit of speculation, but I think Houston going forward, their bats are going to be better. I would say Houston is in a better spot today versus Boston. Let's go, guys. Double tap and I'll scroll up and find your play. My man has no name, bro. I didn't know it was possible to have no name. He says, what do you think about the Mets? San Francisco versus the New York Mets. This line is really not moving in any direction. In terms of pitching, you have a slight edge with Frankie Montas just because he's a veteran. And then on the other side, you have Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt making his second start, okay? Second start. He already got popped in one game against Pittsburgh. I would expect the Mets to also get to him today. If you're on the Mets, I think that's a good play there, man. That's the way I would be looking. I can't back Wisenhunt. I'm not thrilled about it because you have Frankie Montas. He's not really a star pitcher, but that's the better of the two sides. Let's get it, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys want to join the Discord, that's where all my free plays drop. And then from there, if you want to Join the premium side, 20 bucks. 20 bucks, you get access to everything. Link is in bio for all that. Link is in bio. Let's talk about who has the pitching edge, guys. Today, the pitching edge is going to go to Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Yamamoto, okay. Let's see, I'm looking. Edward Cabrera, yo. That's a big pitching edge there for Edward Cabrera, excuse me. Miami's Edward Cabrera versus Luis Gil, making his first start of the season. That's a pitching edge for Miami. There's a pitching edge in Pittsburgh versus Colorado. Mitch Keller pitching very well, especially on the road. 9 runs over 29 innings. Pretty good numbers there. Let's see here. And last but not least, Christopher Sanchez. I told you guys for Philadelphia, Christopher Sanchez. There's a edge there with Philadelphia. Okay, so that was it for the actual numbers. Let's look at the expected numbers. The expected numbers are telling me that Framber Valdez is expected to be much better than Luis Giolito. So that's interesting there. Yamamoto, okay, better pitcher. Looking, guys. Sean Burke. There's a pitching edge with White Sox again today, guys. White Sox have a pitching and a batting edge today over the Angels. Pay attention there. And that'll do it. That'll do it for who has the pitching edge, guys. We have checked a lot of boxes. We have a good understanding of where we're at now. This is last call, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Hit the follow button, and then last call. If you have any questions, if you have any games you guys want to discuss, anything you want to repeat, let's talk about it. And so that game's about to start right now. I do lean Houston. Give me a moment here. I got to make a pause for this game real quick. Pause for the game. Okay. I got to make a pause for this Houston versus Boston game, man. Houston's lost 2 in a row. Yeah, no, it's speculation. I'm expecting Houston to have a better lineup going forward. I'm expecting Valdez to be much better than Giolito, but they could theoretically pitch pretty identical. Let's go, guys. Last call. Mr. Stay, he says no play on Milwaukee because the pitchers changed. I don't know what Mr. Stay is, but Mr. Mizorowski was supposed to pitch and he's not pitching anymore. I would say there is actually value on Washington, the Nationals today. The Nationals are trying to avoid a sweep as well. They are 0-3 at avoiding a sweep, though, so more often than not, they do get swept. Let's go, guys. We have last call, Penma. Come on. Do you like the Astros and the Dodgers to win? I like the Astros. Do I like the Dodgers? It's sketchy. Joe Boyle could be good. He's pitched really good at home, 1 run over 10 innings. It's a little sketchy, but if I had to pick, this would be a stay away for me. This is a stay away for me, for sure. Because Tampa has been in favorable spots before. They have a spot that looks favorable again, but they've been in favorable spots before and they have not come through. I know they came through yesterday with Blake Snell making a return from injury, but this is not Blake Snell making a return from injury. This is Yamamoto. This is Yamamoto in midseason form. If you're on the Dodgers, I'm not going to talk you off of it, but it's a stay away for me. I can't find the link for your Discord through the link. It just takes me to the apps and the homepage. You probably have to download Discord first. If you don't already have Discord, you have to drop it. You have to probably download Discord first. If you have trouble with the link, some people tend to have issues with that. Send me a DM and I'll message it to you. Kayla says, what do you think about the Guardians? Minnesota versus Cleveland. This line is moving in favor of Cleveland. The better bats are with Cleveland. And the pitcher I trust is going to be, Joey Cantillo is the pitcher I trust a little bit more. Not that he's been great, but he hasn't got a whole lot of starts at home either. He's only been at home once in his last 5 starts. And on the other side, you have Jose Urena making his first start of the season, or first start since June 5th. We haven't seen this guy in 2 months, and he sucked ever since before then. I would say Cleveland is the side I would rather be on. Yes, the Guardians. You're welcome, Valley. No problem. Guys, hit the follow button, guys. This is last call. This was last call already. So last call. if you have something for me. Blue Jays. Do I like the Blue Jays today? Toronto with Chris Bassett. This line is moving in favor of Chris Bassett. The pitching is pretty significant, pretty close here. I would say Chris Bassett has the edge because he's coming off of a 6-run game. I would expect Chris Bassett to bounce back. I think Toronto is the better side here versus Kansas City. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate you guys helping me helping you guys, man. I hope you guys got good information off of this. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, and if you want to join the Discord, that's where all my free plays drop. I'm dropping one of my top plays for free in the Discord. That's the last 5 out of the last 7 have won. 5 out of the last 7 have won. And then from there, if you want to join premiums, the premium side is $20. $20, you get access to all my plays, my lays. You get access to investing advice, credit advice, tournaments. You can stay for free with the tournaments. You can win cash prizes with tournaments. Discord is a cool place, man. Consider joining. College football is in the air. It starts 20 days from now. I'm counting down the days. I love college football. I did really well with it. 15 out of 18 weeks in the green last week. 15 out of 18. Am I confusing my numbers now? Yeah, 15 out of 18 weeks in the green. Consider joining the squad. Link is in bio. Thank you guys for joining me. Padres. With Dylan Cease, we didn't talk about that one. It looks like a pretty even matchup, except there's a batting edge with San Diego. San Diego is finally priced the way they should. Yesterday, that was a sketchy price at -150. -190 does make sense with the Padres. I would think that's the better side there, San Diego. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. God damn, when you guys ask questions last minute, man, I can't get off of here. Do I like the Red Sox? No, brother. I like the Astros. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If I missed any questions or if you have any follow-up questions, drop it in a comment on any of my recent videos. I will respond to every single comment. I have to. I'm a content creator, okay? Well, that's one of the things I do. I create content. So make sure to drop it on any other recent videos, and I got you, okay? I will respond. We can have a whole conversation on the comment section, okay? I will respond to every single comment. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be nice to each other. Be kind. Let's have a good day, guys. Peace.